Hello! Today we are going to deal with the bronze bushing of the Variator. This Variator is really short. It has been run without oil, and the reason for that is that the oil reservoir is very well hidden behind one door, behind one wheel, and it's not presented in the operation manual. So you really need to know that there is an oil reservoir. And this way, it can happen that you just run the machine and then it starts making strange noises. And oh man, there you are. Let's see what it looks like. This is the backside of the machine. Way up is the back gearbox, its pulley and lever. Yes, this gearbox is oil bath and there is this side glass for correct oil level. Going all the way down, there is the motor. And in the middle, there is the brains of the operation, the Variator itself. The Variator pulley can be moved up and down by a rotating wheel on the side of the machine. The pulley itself is held in place by the belts. When the belts are removed, the pulley can be pulled out with no difficulty. Well, after removing the belts and pulling out the pulley, this is how it looked like. This is supposed to be the axle holding the pulley in a vertical position. Well, it holds, but something has to be done here. Inside the pulley is a bronze bushing, which is held in place with this cap, which is threaded in place. It does not look too good. The threads are okay, but this spiral inside the axle, I suppose the only function of this is to distribute the oil. Well, this hasn't been seeing oil for a while. The bronze bushing itself is, mildly said, a little bit of a mess. Today we are going to take the sorry out of its state. This is the victim of today's operation, and this is just an oil seal. This oil seal was sitting between this big washer, which is attached by 4 screws into the bushing, and I have loosened these in advance, so it's easy to remove them here now. So here in between you can see the space for the oil seal. These 4 screws attach this bushing to the pulley. Inside, that doesn't look good. This thread is for attaching the other side of the bushing. This hole is for oil. Well, as you can see, something has to be done here. I don't have a suitable boring bar, so I have to make one. And here it's 16 millimeters, and now a slitting saw a little bit, just for the carbide bit. And here is the equipment. I'm going to silver solder it, and here I have all in place, and so I only need to heat it up. And here I'm heating it up. It takes a little bit, you don't want to rush with the heating, so the flux doesn't boil away, and after a while, when it has been, the water has fully been evaporated, so now you can see the silver solder melting. It will actually go everywhere by the capillary action. This is quite easy to do. Nothing real skill required here. All that is needed is that the parts are really clean, that you have the correct amount of silver solder and so on. Okay, seems to be ready. Now here I'm boring the hole, making it straight. Well, a lot of hangout, but it's quite stiff. This material is not ordinary bronze. It's something I suspect it being phosphor bronze. And now the final, really speeding up so that it gets a decent surface finish. The axle itself needs to be done too, and this will be in the next episode. So, this is how it turned out. The bushing is straight inside. The dimension, it's irrelevant, because I need to make a new axle and fit it to this dimension, whatever it is. That will be in the next episode. See you then.